Hello guys, thank you for visiting my channel. My name is Kamohelo. I'm your co-host and co-creator of the Pillow Talk Show. If you haven't already, please subscribe and hit the notification bell to get updates as the video comes along. So why does Africa not have a space station? Let's find out more. Thank you.
We hope, we pray for better days.
Guys, this is unrehearsed. Well, it goes. Space. Beautiful, isn't it? A place of so much mysticism. Symbolic across all cultures. Man's next frontier. I mean, guys, we all dream of space. We all want to get to space. It increases our chances of surviving, in fact, for that matter. It has been proven time and time again. But you find that the quest for space doesn't involve all continents in terms of participation. Where's Africa in all of this? We see NASA, we see SpaceX, we see the Chinese space agencies, we see the European space agencies, even Pakistan has a space agency. But Africa, the continent of 54 countries, has no contribution. Well, if there is a contribution, it's so minute, one would just overtake it. It baffles my mind that after so long and with so many exemplary leaders across the African continent, no initiative is being taken, guys. Who do we blame? Do we even have the right to blame? Are we ready? What's the idea here? I mean, one could argue that Africa, we are not ready in terms of infrastructure or resources or man capital. But just look at our cities. Are we not ready? What's the issue here? One might assume that Africa is a continent that does not have its affairs correctly. We're like a house that's inbuilt. There are so many internal politics and internal issues that Africa needs to resolve before anything. Will we get there? Who do we blame? Do we even have the right to blame? What is the young African child thinking right now? What is their parents teaching them about space? You see, my observation has taught me one thing. Space and Africa are so distant that an average African child does not dream about space. Maybe we need to build our house first. Maybe.
To make sure that we put the right infrastructure in place to actually utilize this assistance that comes our way to make the impact on the ground, to enable the country to grow its economy, to also make that growth inclusive, and continue the partnership between the recipient and the donor countries is extremely important. And we have to be looking at not just the volume of what is flowing, but also the quality of the outcomes.
Now, a couple of years ago, I think it was 2016, you said that it was time for
Guys, do not be mistaken. Africa has and still does have exemplary leaders. One of them being Kwame Nkrumah, Inset. The other, Paul Kagame, who just spoke prior. Just to name a few. So why is it, after me being able to demonstrate to you that Africa does have world-renowned leaders, why do we still find ourselves as a continent lagging? Well, I think the issue is more fundamental than anything. Africa, it seems, is still oppressed after colonialism. I feel like we still haven't resolved our internal conflicts post-colonialism. However, we have tried with our limited capabilities currently. But in the eyes of the world, all it ever is, ever will be, is ridicule. So, in a way, we gotta reconstruct the narrative about Africa as well, and Africa not seeming to try. The picture before you shows Edward Nkuka Nkoloso and his team. Edward was an astronaut who championed an African man in space. So if anything, it should demonstrate to you that Africans, like anywhere across the world, we do dream of space. I find it very unfortunate that Africa is not positioning itself as a leader in terms of space travels. Also considering that Africa has been proven time and time again to be the most genetically diverse continent worldwide. Who do we blame? Who takes accountability for such misfortunes? Bottom line, we need Africa in space. We need Africa in space because genetic diversity correlates to higher chances of survivability. Well, what's a better way to test it out than on Mars or any other exotic uncharted territories? That's where the world is going. After all, lack of Africa in space means lack of identity for Africa. I repeat, who do we blame? Wow, Mars. Exotic, isn't it? As a child, I've always dreamed about Mars, Jupiter, and all these exotic extraterrestrial planets out there. In my mind, they've always been so far out and out of reach that I immediately shut my mind out of the possibility of me ever trying to reach them. Until the world made a collective effort now to try and take a manned mission to one of these planets. But Africa is not there. So as an African man, does it just remain a dream for me? And what is my leaders doing about it? Guys, thank you for making it this far. Yo, it was nice. I hope you learned something, because I did. Can't wait to see you in the next video. Papa! Signing out.
We hope we pray for better days.